yes, it's a rule that all white hair guys in anime look like Kaneki or they are Kaneki. There's this small kaiju that went in his mouth.
Pause.
He should be the man that's chasing his dreams to get on the defense force, be the defense force king. So what's up, guys? It's AAA or Alex's Anime Art, and I'm back with another video. And today we're going to be talking about a new shonen manga on the scene called Kaiju No.8. And I'm going to be reviewing the first volume or the first 7 chapters of this manga. So yeah, and I want to thank you guys for the recent support too about hitting 64 subscribers. I remember there was a time where I was stuck at 37, dog, and I was getting frustrated. So I have to thank you guys for that, and I appreciate it. But without further ado, let's get into the video. So I went to the Ann Arbor Barnes and Nobles, right? Like, and it was kind of crazy. I didn't expect it to have 2 floors. That's kind of clean compared to other Barnes and Nobles, but that's besides the point. I went to go shop for Christmas gifts for my boys at Stardust Live, La Verify and Stardust Live, and my boy Sean as well for just manga for like Christmas gifts and things like that. But I was talking on the phone as I was shopping, and I was recommended a manga called Kaiju No.8, and I do remember hearing about this as one of the new shonens that might pop on the scene and like sort of like maybe change the game, because people like usually say that, oh, shonen is just cliche mainstream trash, it's just the same recycled stuff over and over again. I'm gonna be the king of this, I'm gonna be the king of that, and people usually complain about shonen being like the cliche, and people probably just end up getting tired of it sometimes. But this one seems to be one that might be able to change the game. So, and I also have never heard of Naoya Matsumoto before until Kaiju No.8. He had another manga before, published in 2009 called Neko Wappa, I believe, and also Pochi and Kuro, which Pochi and Kuro I guess kind of looks like some fantasy sort of series maybe. I don't know, but this guy has been in the game before, and he now has, like, I guess this is probably his most popular manga. It's the only manga I've heard about, so I'm guessing this is his most popular one. Maybe not, but it probably is. But yeah, he's been in the game. He's not a newbie. He's probably about to pop off right now. Who knows? So I think one thing that stuck out to me the most is like it was an interesting choice of protagonist to me, because you see this like, he's not really 32, is not old, but this is a 32-year-old guy, and they set him up to be the protagonist. Like, this is someone that, like, he had a goal of making it to the defense force, and with his childhood friend, they both were, I guess, striving for that goal. But I guess he ended up giving up on like that goal of the defense force, and sort of ended up on like a cleanup crew for kaiju, and he never really got to his main goal. But then a guy named Reno Ichikawa, which white hair guy, kind of looks like Kaneki. And yes, it's a rule that all white hair guys in anime look like Kaneki or they are Kaneki. That's just the rule. That's how it is. Sorry. But Reno Ichikawa, right? This 18-year-old guy. Really, the age right there tells me that like they're trying to do something different with the shonen story. Because if you see this 18-year-old guy versus this 32-year-old guy, it makes more sense that they would try to push the shonen themes with the 18-year-old guy that's more so in his youth, more so ready to chase dreams and I guess be ambitious more so, and like be more full of life, like with the youth he has. But the story ends up following a 32-year-old guy who already ended up giving up on his dreams, but now sort of gets a second chance, because after like one night, like he, after getting in the hospital after some incidents that that happened. There was this small kaiju, kaiju. God dang it, kaiju. There was this small kaiju that went in his mouth.
Pause. Pause.
Uh, I have to say pause on that, but it was kind of like reminded me of sort of like a parasite thing, and the kaiju just sort of like entered his body, and he just sort of ended up getting an ability to turn like full kaiju, or or to turn parts of his body into kaiju and make and increase his like durability, strength, speed, abilities like that. But the thing about that is the whole time I was thinking like this is weird. Reno Ichikawa should have got the kaiju power, and he should be the man that's chasing his dreams to get on the defense force, be the defense force king, whatever, right? But that didn't happen. Kafka got the power. A 32-year-old man that already pretty much gave up on his dreams, and he's like, "Oh, the competition's too stiff. Oh, I have my limits. I have my limits, right? Excuses, pretty much. That's what he was doing until he was 32 years old. And now this kaiju power is sort of giving him like a second chance in a way to, I guess, go after what he's trying to go after. The kaiju power he has is like super strong. He's like he's like way stronger, way faster. Like I said before, and there are some pretty cool there are some pretty cool action panels in here, and like it kind of like just shows the force of his punch, how powerful he actually is, and from what we've seen, this might not even be like his full power. And I also put up some manga panels that I thought stood out because I really love double page spreads, and like sometimes double page spreads are just like awesome. And then like the very last panel of the manga, or the very last panel of the first volume, that was also pretty sick. So I'll end up showing that too. But yeah, this story is pretty cool so far. I'm gonna say I think I will end up picking up the second volume of it. I don't know if it's out yet. I'd have to check on that, but I probably will end up picking up the second volume because I'm interested in this show as it is right now, and I'm really wondering how they're going to push the shonen themes through a 32-year-old man who's given up on his dreams already, like I've said before, and that's going to be interesting. And it's pretty good. Characters are pretty good. Story art's pretty good. But there's not really much on the characters now. It's only the first volume, and it's like brief introductions. Only thing we know is that one of the girls, Kikoro Shinomiya, she has to strive for perfection. She can't lose. Like her grandfather or dad didn't even give her any props when she when she scored at the top of her class for an entrance exam or something, and everyone was getting like praised and stuff. But like I guess that just shows like she has to strive for perfection. But yeah, there's not really much on the characters besides that. But I think this is a pretty good series so far. Can't really speak too much on it, but yeah, I will get the second volume. I probably will end up doing a review on volume 2 of Kaiju No.8. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. It's AAA or Alex's anime art, and I'm out.